If you're still walking your dog with a leash and collar, you're doing it all wrong. The proper way to walk your dog is with a harness. So today we're going to give you 2 different options on how to walk your dog with a harness. First, if you're like me and you love to make your girl dog all pretty and pink, then this is definitely the harness for you. This is the Teammost harness, and the reason why I love this harness is because if your dog has anxiety like our dog and does not like anything going over their head, this harness gives you the option to be able to buckle them from the side. That way making walking much more easier for both you and your furry pet. Also, the great thing about this is that it has a harness or a leash attachment for the top as well as the bottom. This one is great if you have a dog that gets excited and pulls at times. Our dog isn't the best with the leash. Sometimes she pulls, but she does pretty well up here. But when we go out in public, it's best to have this one. That way when she gets excited and runs after something, she can be redirected and then refocused to walk next to us. Another great thing about this is that it has reflectors inside of the vest. That way if you're walking your dog at night, people will be able to see you because of these super bright reflectors, which is nice because they don't look bright during the day, because I personally hate that, like, I don't know, hazardous looking kind of look. Yeah, the neon green and all of that. So this is more discreet, but still extremely bright at night. This has the price of at $22.99, and that is for the medium pack. This one is actually large. Our dog is a medium golden doodle. She's 40-ish pounds, and she needs the large, so keep that in mind. But what's great is that if your dog is in between sizes, you can easily have so much room for adjusting to your pet's perfect size. It does come in extra small all the way up to extra large. And if you don't have a girl dog, there are plenty of other options besides just bright pink.
Yeah, there's like 20, there's about 20 different colors.
And patterns.
Yeah, they have flowers, mountains, colors.
Fleece, red fleece or flannel looking for Christmas if you like to get festive.
Number 2 would be the harness made by Pet Nanny. This one's a size medium, and we like this. I like this one better because it's more of like a tactical, type of harness. And they also have several different colors, and it goes from a small to an extra large. It came with these patches, and we personally kept them on there just because we're actually trying to train our dog and make her more obedient. I like this one because, like that one, it also does disconnect completely, so you can put it over the side like this. And it also has another buckle on this side, so you can take that off completely and just use this part. These do remove from the harness, so you can put whatever patches you want on there. It's got the bungee cord right here, so you can put like a bag with the poop bags or extra leash or something you can put right here. And it also does have the top hook, the handle, and then like that one, it has the bottom hook for the no pull, and it also has another spot for like a name tag, as a patch. So I personally like this one better. Her daughter uses this one just because I think it's mainly because it's pink. But they're both good, right? Because if you don't want this big bulky thing, then this is a good option. But if you want the patches and you want the ability to have the bungee cord to hold things that you don't necessarily want to put in your pockets, I think this is a good option. This one right now is $36.99, but if you're a Prime member, it's actually $33, so you get a few dollars off. And it goes from small, medium, large, all the way up to extra large. Like we said, our dog's about like 40 pounds. It's like a small lab, so this is a good size for her, and it does resize significantly. Honestly, I think this medium would fit a German Shepherd. Maybe not like a really big one, but I like this one. This is the one I use all the time. So
There's also different colors and options to have reflectors. This one doesn't have reflectors.
well, actually, I noticed this the other night. So this one, there's no reflectors on the whole thing except for the patches. The letters are reflective at night to lights. So
I did not know that.
yeah, I didn't either. Like it doesn't. It's not advertised. I don't think. I mean, I didn't read the like the descriptions or whatever, but I didn't see like the title or anything like that. So
We're gonna go over a couple of the reviews on Amazon in regards to both of the harnesses. For this pink one, it comes with a 4.4 star review out of 5 stars, and a lot of the reviews are saying basically what we mentioned. This first reviewer says how they've been using it for 2 years now daily, and it's been a great help, and how also their dog doesn't like the over the head approach, and it's super helpful to have the 2 side buckles for them in order to help with their dog. And then also mentioning how they're able to have more control since switching from a collar and leash, which we've already discussed is not the way to walk your dog, to a harness. And then of course, again, it is super cute, so if you want a more fashionable dog, obviously this one is a way to go. But if we're gonna look at a couple of the bag reviews, the first 1-star review, let me translate it to English real quick. It says that it did not match the seller's description and it was not a good fit at all and did not recommend it. So, I mean, I didn't have issues with the description. I literally feel like I got exactly what I ordered. This one looks like the pictures. Of course, I don't know what pattern that they may or may not have ordered. Maybe if it's a pattern, it might not look like the pictures, but I don't see why a solid color wouldn't. And as far as the fit, I mean, like, again, our dog uses both of these harnesses, and this is a size large where the other harness is a size medium. So it is super important when you're buying a harness for your dog to look at the size, because they do have like measurements.
yeah, they have a sizing guide on the page.
So definitely look at that before making any kind of purchase, because it's such a pain in the butt to order something and then being like, well, surely my dog's not a large. Like if you looked at our dog, you would not think that she's a large, but for this company, she is. So make sure that you measure your dog before purchasing, as that seems to be the biggest complaint.
Yeah, and surprisingly, this actually has a 4.5 out of 5-star rating also. The stars, you know how they show you the gauge, like which one's 5-star, how many for 4 and 3. They're actually very similar. And just like the couple of first good reviews that I came across, a couple customers like the build quality, the fit, appearance, strong, secure, and adjust with ease. They appreciate the Velcro patching. Easily adjustable, pup didn't hate it. He tried 2 harnesses for his dog, and this was the winner. So that's good right there. I mean, they're all 4 and 5. Yeah, I couldn't find any bad ones on the first page. I'm not gonna sit here and go through all of them, but as you can see, it's a good harness. Everybody seems to like it. It says only 4% out of 2,193 ratings. Only 4% of those are 1-star. 78% is 5-star, so that's pretty dang good. And I have nothing bad to say about it. I would recommend it, honestly. So.
And both harnesses have a similar amount of ratings. Like you mentioned, his has about 2,100, where the pink one has, let's see, 2,600. Yeah, it has more. So it's a 5% rating for the 1-star and a 69% rating for 5-star on this harness. Or with the black harness, it's a 78% 5-star rating with a 4% 1-star rating.
And again, like, it's really just it boils down to just what you like. I mean, do you like the more of a tactical type look, or just simple, you just need a harness that works good and you can count on. I mean, both both of these are bad, but it just matters simplicity or tactical, basically, is what it boils down to. So, but yeah, so there's some reviews, and now we're gonna show you a couple clips of our dog so that you can get an idea of her size and the comfortability of it as while she's wearing both of these.
Let's go outside. Come on, let's go outside.
So there you have it. As you can see, our dog gets around well with wearing both of these. One thing that we did want to touch on is the fact that our dog personally is a rescue, so she feels safer with something around her, or like she likes to sleep under our bed, or if she's out in the living room, she's always under the dining room table. She just feels safer when she's in, under, or around something is around her. So whenever she does wear harnesses, she feels safer, and we can control her better, and she minds better. Makes her feel safe, I guess. So.
And although she works perfectly fine with both harnesses, that harness does help her anxiety a little bit better. So that is the one that we take when she's going out in public versus this one is around the neighborhood. Again, although she loves people, just too much anxiety, too much going on.
She's very timid around a lot of, when there's a lot of stuff going on.
Which is also why we personally keep the do not pet and the service dog, although she's not one. We don't bring her into places that don't allow animals, but if we're, say, at the farmer's market or somewhere outside, this allows people to not approach her as often as they would if she wasn't having that. But then also, again, just that comfortability that this harness provides versus this harness. So if your dog has anxiety, that might be something else to take into consideration. But at the end of the day, you definitely need to ditch walking your dog with a collar and switch to a harness. So whether you think that this kind of harness or that harness is perfect for you and your furry pets, go ahead and check out our Amazon link in the description below. That way you can go ahead and purchase whichever one or both that you feel fits your dog's